Divorce happens. In fact, it happens to almost 50% of first marriages. So let's talk about it. Welcome to Divorce Happens, a podcast to educate, inspire, support, and yes, make you laugh through divorce and beyond so that you can start fresh on the next phase of your journey. Remember, divorce happens, and then we start fresh.
You get divorced. You get divorced.
Getting divorced?
I'm getting a divorce.
You're getting a divorce.
Because she's getting a divorce.
So what if I get divorced?
Welcome to Divorce Happens, the show where we support you before, during, and after divorce with education, inspiration, and a little bit of laughter. Because as you know, divorce happens and then you start fresh. I'm Olivia Howell, and I'm here today coming at you with a quick solo episode. Just you and me to talk through something I know so many people face during divorce. Let's get started. Holidays. Whether it's a birthday, an anniversary, a school concert, a graduation, the 4th of July, tend to magnify whatever is already happening in your marriage. And when your marriage is struggling or quietly breaking down, these moments feel heavier, sharper, and more emotionally disorienting. Not because anything dramatic happens, not because there's a blow-up, not even because someone does something wrong. They feel hard because holidays and milestones carry expectation. Expectation for joy, expectation for connection, expectation for togetherness, expectation for family harmony. So when the inside of your marriage doesn't match the outside of the celebration, the emotional gap becomes painfully clear. You look around the room, the dinner table, the backyard, your kids' recital, the holiday morning, and you feel out of place in your own life. You feel the tension beneath the smiles. You feel the loneliness behind the photos. You feel the distance you've been pretending isn't there. This contrast is grief in disguise. Holidays also bring up rituals, and rituals highlight the loss of emotional intimacy. You remember past years when things felt lighter. You remember versions of your relationship that don't exist anymore. You remember the dreams you had for your family, dreams you're now realizing may never unfold the way you imagined. And then there's the emotional labor, the planning, the coordinating, the cooking, the gift management, the schedule juggling, the forced cheer, the effort of keeping everyone else's experience pleasant even while your heart is quietly breaking. That alone can drain every ounce of your energy. What makes holidays especially confusing is that from the outside, everything often looks fine, maybe even beautiful. But your body knows the truth. The smiles feel hollow, the small talk feels heavy, the togetherness feels lonely. And when your marriage is already in a fragile place, these moments can trigger the question you've been avoiding. Is this really my life? Is this how I want to feel every time we celebrate something? If you're listening and thinking, yeah, this is exactly what it feels like, I want you to know that you're not failing, you're not dramatic, and you're not ungrateful. You're simply noticing. You're noticing the mismatch between the family you hoped for and the one you're living in. You're noticing the emotional exhaustion. You're noticing the loneliness even in togetherness. You're noticing that these moments feel heavier than they used to. And noticing is not the same as deciding. It's just clarity beginning to surface. Holidays don't create marital problems, they illuminate them. And that illumination, as painful as it is also a form of truth-telling, the kind that helps you understand yourself more deeply as you move forward. Thanks for spending these few minutes with me. Remember, you deserve support, you deserve clarity, and you deserve to rebuild a life that feels like yours. If you need more guidance, visit freshstartsregistry.com for free resources, vetted experts, and ways to feel less alone. As always, you can reach out to me on Instagram at Olivia Howell. I'll see you next time. Divorce Happens is produced by Fresh Starts Registry, the only divorce registry platform for everything you need to begin again, including home items, hype team, and everything in between. Remember, divorce happens, and then we start fresh. We're here to support you before, during, and after divorce. Head to freshstartsregistry.com for more info.